And we are back. Nimrandir returning to Final Fantasy V. And in our last video, you might recall that we kind of lost a fight. Like, embarrassingly bad at the end of the last session. So, anyway. So, Butts and Friends, we kind of have to rethink things at this point. So, you've got a few options. The first choice, it's a JRPG. I could wander around this mountain and fight random battles to level up a bunch and just kind of win the numbers game. That's one option. I've also been thinking about this, and I'm pretty sure there was a town somewhere I missed outside this mountain. I just don't... It just wasn't the style of, like, 90s era Square to have, like, back-to-back dungeons without a chance to, like, at least buy more potions. So there should have been something out there that I missed. So either of those be a valid choice. I could go back out, wander around, find the town, upgrade my gear. I'll level up a little bit in the process probably, and then come back to our boss's Magissa, whose name trips me out. And her husband's name trips me out even more because it's Forza, which was, you know, the Microsoft auto racing games franchise. But anyway. But I'm not going to do either one of those things. I'm going to try something else first, so bear with me. Okay, this is my change. In case you can't tell from looking at this, yeah, I'm going kind of rocket tag. So this is one of the neat bits of the flexibility of the game system, is you can kind of configure your character's jobs willy-nilly. So at the moment, I have made everyone except for Galuf a monk. And the only reason I didn't make Galuf a monk is because Galuf has, you know, the bare hand ability, if you recall. So he's already fighting like a monk. So, alright. Now, let's heal everybody up so we're at max HP before we trigger this fight. Good lord. Lena was way on down there, but anyway. Alright. So now that we have reconfigured our party, we're probably going to have to watch this cutscene again. Yep. Lena, which it just dawned on me. Lena says, "Father's helmet! It's deja vu, I saw this before." But it actually dawned on me, in the anthology version that I played on my PS1, her name wasn't Lena, it was Reyna. Which, at the time, I didn't know. I didn't really know. It weirdly enough, it's kind of... It struck me in hindsight that her name was not Lena when I first played the game. And even weirder, if I remember my Spanish correctly, Reyna is queen, so she would be Princess Queen, which is weird. Anyway, so she's found her dad's helmet. And we obtained it, and we don't get to equip it because this mess happens. And she gets struck by a poisoned arrow. Lena! Big hole in ground! Oh, ho, ho, ho. I came here after that windrake, but I seem to have caught something much more valuable. Wait, you'd hunt a windrake? Of course. Their horns fetch quite a high price on the black market, oh ho ho. But I've caught no less than the Princess of Tycoon instead. Apparently she's like wearing a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm a princess." Yes, you'll make a lovely souvenir for my husband. Let her go, you addle-pated, foul-complexioned scofflaw. Ferris goes with the mad ups, and then, you know, falls because the ground collapses. Ferris! Oops, I guess he slipped. Pity. What? Inconceivable! Oh, sorry, wrong thing. And I do like that Magissa gave us the chance to set up the rope. Like, she just stood there instead of firing more poisoned arrows. Lena, hang on! Ooh, annoying little twerps, ruining my plans. Fine, it just means I'll have to crush all 4 of you. Alright, let's do this. Honey, come take out this trash. She doesn't like the rocket tag. Yeah, he's got regen on him. I'm just gonna try to finish her off. Because he hits like a truck. So, I'm gonna rely on counterattacks here. But... okay, there we go. He down. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the counters may be key here. We'll see. Okay. Trying to get my spells off here. Okay. I may still need to Phoenix down people, but this looks substantially better than it did last time. Just piling on damage here. And he gone. And Galuf mastered Scram, which I think was called Flee before, so it's a command I can just use to bail from fights if they're annoying me, which is not bad. But, alright. So yes, this is not a game where you have to play fair, is kind of the lesson there. So, yeah, don't be afraid to just get mad and cheese things. And, oh, Galuf leveled up. Oh, because of his thief level. There we go. Ooh, and I got some items from them, the buttheads. Yeah, they should give me a whip and a power drink. Need some body armor after that mess. Alright. Ferris, thank you. And that's it. Alright, well, now let's, fix everything back up here. Okay, now that I've got everybody's jobs, reconfigured. Move butts back to the back of the line, and I gotta do some healing, because the rocket tag, it's effective, but, it's a little spicy. Okay, so now, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And I should probably go back and save after that. I really should be doing something other than Blue Mage with Lena, because my suspicion is that there's not much else I can learn in this area. Okay, I did steal from these guys last episode, right? Alright. Whoa, lots of those purple flowers. And the Windrake, which I just called a dragon earlier. His name is apparently Hiryu. Like Strider Hiryu? Okay. He's hurt pretty bad. Hiryu, don't worry. I'll take care of you. Butts, cast cure. Oh, Lena, you schmuck. So, I hadn't actually stepped on the purple flowers, but the game has just confirmed it's bad. Lena, what are you doing? Don't come any closer. I'll be fine. I just need to reach the dragon grass. If only someone could cast cure on me. This is less dramatic when you know I've still got like 30 MP and 20-some potions, but anyway. I wonder in this game if the diagonal walking would let you actually get to it without stepping through the poison grass. I'm curious. Give the dragon grass to Hiryu. Quickly. Okay, now let's heal Lena. No, yeah. Butts. Do a thing. It's almost like the game is assuming that Lena is actually the white mage, so if she goes down, you don't have any options. Yeah. Joke's on you, Squaresoft. Please, get well. Yeah, he better. Yeah. My stars and garters. You're out of your gourd, young lady. That was insanely reckless. Insanely reckless, I say. I'm assuming he's not going to eat her. No, he casts some sort of healing thing on her. Lena is cured of poison. Saves me the 2 MP for that poison spell. Hiryu, thank you. Looks like you're both hale and hearty again. Let's saddle up. You know, didn't I have an animal I was riding earlier? We're not going to think about where we left Boko at this point, but anyway. Actually, I don't really like heights. This whole mountain thing is already freaking me out. Are they going to laugh at him? Yep, they're going to laugh at him. That's supportive friends. What's so funny? Your face, kiddo. Now hop on. Don't be a namby-pamby loser. I like how they I do like that they put butts in charge. That doesn't make any sense. Like, if Lena already knows this Drake, shouldn't she be the one steering it? I don't know. Alright. So now the good news is I probably don't have to, I can't fly over mountains. But, I can fly now, and I'm gonna guess while I'm up on the Drake I don't get attacked, because that would make for a really weird fight screen, right? Oh yeah, what do you know? Hey, if I had just walked down instead of going up when I got to these woods, you know, maybe if I had stepped just a little bit further here, I would have seen this town, and I'd have had a chance to heal up. So, oh well, no harm done. I made it, with only moderate cheesing. The village of Carwin. Okay. What's up in Carwin here? What? You came from the ship graveyard? You're not ghosts, are you? Ghost? I wanted to do like a Shaggy from Scooby-Doo thing and just take off running. Like, you hear the like the feet. Yep, so there's an inn. That's useful. We have an item shop. Look at... And of course we have to check the all of the containers. Just in case these guys left something valuable out here. What can I do for you? Well, I have 18 potions and some antidotes. Still got 4 tents and 5 phoenix downs. I don't know if I need to buy anything else at the moment. We'll hold off and wait to get other stuff before we spend a bunch on items. But yeah, the fact that they're making stuff for the other status ailments available probably indicates I should buy some. Thanks for nothing. All right. The thief sprint is just mind-boggling. Is there anybody in the inn I can talk to? There's a shelf I can pretend to try to take stuff from. Nope, nothing in there. Okay. Like I said, I cannot help myself. This is some very festive music. Like, because, yeah, killing Magissa and Forza was, I mean, everybody hated it. They're just jerks. They'd come to Carwin, run their mouths, put bunches of stuff on layaway. Nobody's gonna miss them. Ooh, here's an old man. Most of the Windrakes were killed in the war 50 years ago. Stay a while and listen. No thanks. The one in Tycoon is the last of its kind. Why, thank you, Deckard. The purple flowers that bloom on North Mountain are poisonous. You know, there's all sorts of intel that I could have gotten from this place if I'd, you know, come here first. That, super useful, that. Alright, well, we got a weapon shop. Like the rack of spears. What can I do for you? Alright. Well... I like it that it says Galuf would be better off with the dagger, even though I've already got 3 of them, but it is really funny that the game does not take into account that I have better stuff for him. Okay. Long swords. Okay. Well, I'm only gonna buy 1 long sword for a reason. Okay. So I bought my long sword. And let's go ahead and equip the long sword. Yeah, so having some more damage might have made the fight with Magissa and Forza a little more effective. While I'm here, I'm also going to buy a magic rod. Okay. So, yeah. Cool. Got those. There's some stuff over here. Can I... Come on, there's got to be a container with an item in here somewhere. I'm guessing this is... I found my way to the armor shop, right? Yep, there's the shield in the back. What can I do for you? Me and all of my brothers. We were all born at the same time. It was very traumatic for our mother. Anyway. So, you can buy bronze shields. Now, I've got a mithril helm, right? So I don't need to buy that. But yeah, let's buy a couple of bronze shields, because we don't have any of those. Bronze helm. Maybe I'm already wearing the mithril helm? That's weird. Did I find a different helm somewhere? I don't know. She's the only one who can wear the bronze armor. We can equip a couple of copper cuirasses. Never been trying to say that cuirass is how I've usually gone for it, but yeah, we'll buy a couple of those, and we'll buy a cotton robe for butts. Alright. So, put the shield on. Oh yeah, so no, Ferris automatically put on the mithril helm. I guess when I changed her job, it optimized her gear, so it grabbed the mithril helmet. Okay. So, yeah, so the copper cuirass is slightly lower on defense, but a good bit lower on weight. Because, as everyone knows, copper is much lighter than bronze. Alright, well, I don't want him to wear anything there, but, let's see. I'm actually debating, yeah, I don't know. I should probably buy another longsword, because I think I've been, like, working through this. I may leave her as a, blue mage a little longer. Butts, though. This is a cotton robe is somehow better than, like, traveling leathers, apparently. That feels very strange, but whatever. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. I gotta get back over to your brother here. Come on. There we go. Go ahead and buy. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to leave her as a blue mage a bit longer to see if I can learn. I think there's another ability that I'll need to get set up for. That's one of the bummers of the super flexible job system, is that, like, if you're not doing something that's, like, really cheap, like Monk, you kind of got to carry around, like, you got to buy just about everything, just in case you want to go nuts with stuff, like I just did. Is it? Unless it's Monk, in which case they kind of take care of themselves. They're, what can I do for you? Wait, why do you sound like the weapon merchant guy? You're clearly a spellcasting guy. Anyway, so we've got money this time, and I'll be honest, I wondered if I should be able to, cast some magic on those guys in the last section. So let's buy some spells. We'll buy up the level 1 black magic, and apparently level 2 sleep. And silence would have been good, because silencing what's her name would have been super duper useful. Shutting her up so she couldn't, heal Forza and suck away like 200 hit points from us. It didn't happen this time because I rocket tagged her, and protect would also have been useful, because I'd have been able to. Everything would have been useful. I was supposed to have come here. That's the lesson. If you're watching this, don't go straight to the mountain like Nim did. Anyway, thank you. So. Well, bless my soul. Seems like my husband was telling the truth. Great. I'm glad to hear you've got a truthful husband. That's really important. Let's check out the tavern. Is there a Pyaner? There is a Pyaner. Play the Pyaner. I don't know why I'm talking like Gallup when I do that. Is it just me, or it sounded worse this time, I thought? I don't know, maybe my memory's just fuzzy. But my piano skill has leveled up. Oh, did you get your hands on a world map? Use it as an item and you can see the map in detail. If only it, like, appeared in your item list. I think there's a button I'm supposed to hit for it that we'll play around with, but I'm guessing square? Yeah, because I hit the button there and it gives me this map of the, It's also showing the secret passages. I wonder if I could see those if I weren't a thief. Anyway. Knights do it two-handed. hit. Yeah, so if you level up as a knight, you can two-hand your weapon for more damage. I hear tell there's dragon grass up on North Mountain, but there's poison grass there too, choking it out. We apparently got the last of it. Thanks for the tip. Again. Windrake and super rare dragon grass. If you get your hands on those, you'd be rolling in gil. Do you know Magissa? Do we need to tell you what happened to Magissa? It wasn't pretty. What about this guy? Did you hear? A meteorite fell near Tycoon. Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law. What in the world, friend? That is messed up. For the record, I love my mother-in-law. She's amazing. Anyway. Are there items here? I found 1,000 gil. Yeah, that's... And I got a trophy called Thrifty Spender. I'm guessing Yeah, I'm taking your mess. Although, it was just that money. I like how he doesn't care that we got behind the bar. That's a little funny. You didn't take my money, though, did you? Of course not. We don't do that. That's not our style. I don't like that it saved right when I walked in here. See? Just like I said. He looks like he would talk like Yosemite Sam. Okay, I'm presuming these people would have said something different if I... Yeah, I've missed some dialogue, I presume. That if they had, that if I had not already rescued the Drake, that I'd have gotten something different out of them. Anyway. The Kingdom of Walsa is south of here, beyond the sea. They use a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal, and that totally can't have any ill effects whatsoever. Would be so funny for the fact that Final Fantasy VII basically runs with, that exact plot thread. Ooh, I found an antidote. Nice. I have to buy an antidote now. Lizards and creatures that hibernate can't stand the cold. Hit them with blizzard is what that's saying. This town has the finest port in the world. Though, that doesn't mean much now the boats can't sail anymore. Yeah, well, yeah, I can see where that would put a damper on your port life. Sorry, no ships to Walsa. Wind's too weak for anything to sail. What? Sorry, folks. No sailing. Moose out front should have told you. Alright. The wind's too weak, so there ain't no ships sailing. Not sure where they went though. None of them at the dock. They're just all gone. They're just gone. It was tragic. They're just totally gone. Can I not get to those items behind this guy? So I cannot walk through there. Oh, well. Since there aren't any ships, you can't get to Walsa. Man, so much for the glorious age of sea travel. Yeah, it's a real bummer. Yeah, I can't get to those chests, and that is going to annoy me to no end. I mean, I say chests, they're like crates, but, can I get to... Trying to find a way to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah! I had a feeling there was probably something secret down here. A frost rod! Nice, now it's empty. The frost rod is actually going to be pretty beneficial. So let's see here. So now I think we've seen everything in Carlin. Like I said, yeah, it's kind of a waypoint village. This is, one of the RPG classics. You need somewhere to heal up after the big, murder dungeon. Speaking of healing up, let's go to the inn. 10 gil, what a bargain. 10 gil. 10 gil that's it. Yeah! Okay. I'm gonna assume there's nothing here, yeah. Alright. So before we continue our adventure, like I said, I want to do a little tweaking, because Butts is already a level 3 white mage, and I just now got level 2 white magic spells, so I think instead of just pumping his white mage status, I'm going to switch him to a black mage, because he can still use the white magic if I need it. So, yeah, that's kind of fun. So, it's sort of interesting that I'm pretty sure there's a red mage class later, and, yeah, so the Frost Rod is still worse than the sword. I was trying to figure out if the Frost Rod was actually somehow so good that I should equip it on Lena instead of, but yeah. I am contemplating at this point. Can I look? When she gets to level 3 blue mage, I might switch her to a white mage. That's a possibility I could do, so I have healing magic. You know, I can keep the learn ability on in case any blue magic does come up from a creature I'm fighting. I think I may do that, which means we got to do a little prep work. So I've already got a staff, but I need to buy her. Need to buy another robe. Okay. She's not going to put it on just yet, but now I've got it for once she gets that next blue mage ability. Okay, whatever it happens to be. Okay. So now, can I get onto the dragon from next to him? Okay. So now if I press square, yeah, I can see, wow, that's a pretty nice map, and I like that there's like a crescent-shaped island down there. If I remember correctly, like I said, so I couldn't fly over mountains, but water's not a problem. So I can technically visit a lot of different places that I have not been yet. And Walsa is where it's telling me to go. You know, there's Tool. I like that it also tells you. I think this is a nice quality of life upgrade. I'm pretty sure the map didn't list these before. Maybe it did. I can also check out the pirate's hideout and see, because clearly I left 3 chests. That it also gives you a count of what you might have left behind. I left an item in Carwin, and 2 items in Tool. That's awkward. That's the kind of thing that will bug the crap out of me, like in the moment. But I'm not going to make you watch me pore over an area to figure out where I missed items. But that's kind of a neat, you know, bonus. I left something in the Wind Shrine. What the heck did I leave in the Wind Shrine? I got both the chests in the North Mountain though. That's important. Okay. That's kind of fun. All right. So I want to go back to the pirate's hideout. I can land at whatever that tower is. I can fly back over the canal. Haha. Screw you, monster. Also, rip Sildra. Although she's totally still alive somewhere. I'm sure of it. Now the question is, yeah, because I think I can get around down here? Wasn't there an opening? Yeah, there's an opening. And we're going to come say hi to Boko. Because he should still be sitting at the entrance. What? Hey, whoa, hey, where'd Boko go? Not okay, dog. What? Hey, those look like Boko's footprints. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered Butts. It wasn't really clear you remembered Boko. Don't tell me he tried to go after us. Is Boko running the pirate hideout now? That'd be hilarious. Should be trying to steal things, not just, you know... Ow, pincer. Okay. And if I remember, I want to say the steel bat has some kind of ability I can use to heal, to learn with blue magic. I'd have to let one live. We'll see if I can remember. All right, we got a couple of level ups. Okay, well, they have something. Come on. Come on, do your vampire thing. Yeah. For, like, no damage. Apparently the steel bats are immune to whatever the frost rod does. I wouldn't have thought bats were immune to ice, but... Sure, you do you, boo. More steel bats. Well, I didn't get a chance to see the steel bat ability there. Okay. Would Boko have known to push a skull button? That's a valid question. Okay, I'm going... Oh, gosh, he hit really hard. Apparently, rod damage is, like, all over the place, is kind of the issue there. Alright. So, nice. We got some level ups on those two guys. And out here, there's nothing. Boko is not out here. I figured I would check. In case it turned out that, like, there's a cutscene location where you meet Boko again. I'm kind of wanting to wait to see if they'll actually, like, do the thing that heals people. Yeah, I'll bet that was it. We'll just vampire the crap out of that. Oh yeah, learned vampire. Just vampire the crap out of the world. Alright. Nice. Okay. I like learning blue magic. It's not always super useful, but... Okay, now I've got the pirate's hideout here, so... Captain, take these with you. 8 potions. Dude, why didn't you give these to us when we left? We put that Quen bird to bed and be attending to its wounds. 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 What is this? I guess I need to push that button. Get out of my way. My chocobo's beaten up. Well, let's take an ether and a tent and 300 gil, baby. Ferris says I'm commandeering this in the name of the, Ferris. Never you fear, we'll protect the hideout. We found some strange bird lying in the cave. Wonder how it'd take... Don't you dare. I will come through this TV screen and fight you. Yeah. What? Boko! No, Wark. It's Wark. I really like Wark better, but anyway. Oh, he's been hurt. We found him zonked out in the cave, so we brought him back here. He'll be fine, now that he's in my capable hands. By the way, I'm the pirate's medic. You haven't seen me at all yet. Please, if you can help him. Leave everything to me. Get better soon, but yes. Yes. We'll start a GoFundMe for Boko. He just needs some rest and he'll be right as rain. I'm a pirate, but I still get seasick. Can you look at this map? I wanted to look at the map. Arr, we be pirates, and we do as we please. Those quakes must have opened up a path to our cave, to our cove from the outside. I'm trying to push this guy out of the way so I can, look for loot. We'll hold down the fort while the captain's away. I'm saying it as like captain for you because you forgot to. Captain, I love you. What? Dude, now you trapped me. Thank you. Okay, well, so I think... Sounds like I've probably gotten everything from here, I believe. Oh, get out of the cave entrance. Okay. Hop back into our dragon. And we can check. Yeah, we found everything in the pirate's hideout. We already had everything from the cave and the meteorite. There's still stuff in Carwin and Tool. Something, the fact that there's still something in the Wind Shrine is bugging the daylights out of me. I'm wondering if it's a secret passage, but anyway. Alright, well, we've been going for a while. Looks like this is a good place to press pause on the video, so we'll let you, the dragon, fly us out. As always, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out the rest of the videos on the channel, especially the rest of the Nimrandir Plays Final Fantasy V series. We'll be back for some more JRPG goodness next time.